Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Josh here, and I'll be telling you guys a little bit about Photoshop. It's something that we don't talk about oftentimes at Concord TV, but to have good video, you need good graphics, and Photoshop's a big part of that. Let's go to this one, photo, and it's actually a picture of my dog. So, and what we're going to do is actually just going to drag this down into Photoshop and let go. That's going to open the program up. And I'm just going to show you guys around Photoshop a little bit. This is just introductory, just to get you familiar with the program. You can use this either on Mac or PC. It's a program that's made for both, so this isn't a Mac specific. Go out there, try the trial, and really get your feet wet with it. So I dragged the image directly in. Here he is. The image is a little bit fuzzy, but we'll go with it anyways. He's a cute dog. And go up, follow me as I go, going up to image. I'm going to just check out the image size, and by default it's brought it in at a width of 640 pixels by 960 height. This is the image's true size. We're not trying to stretch it, resize it. I'm going to use it exactly as it is. So okay. Now, here are a few tools that you can use. One common question people ask is, how can I get rid of my background? Let's go with quick selection here. And I just want Buddy selected in all this. So by clicking and dragging, you will be selecting basically a guideline, wireframe for the dog. Okay? Hold down Option. See what happens when I hold down Option? It takes that plus sign, it becomes a negative, a minus sign. That's where you can start really fine-tuning this, and that's what I'm doing here. It's tricky when you have ears. I picked a challenging image. Hopefully, for your first one, you do something a little simpler than what I chose. But I'm here to show you that it's possible, right? So, and if it's not perfect, when in doubt, you can always go to the eraser tool and make it perfect. Close to it. Alright, buddy. It's a little much. That's not bad. That's looking pretty good right now. How about that? Alright. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. Try to just fine-tune this. The more you zoom in, it definitely helps out. So, use those bracket keys to resize your pointer tool that you're using as needed. Okay. There he is. That looks pretty good. Now, here's the problem. If I go to my eraser tool and I start trying to erase, it's just going to erase what's inside this guideline right here. All these blinking dashes that we see on the outside. So, you want to go up to Select, Inverse. What it's going to do is it's going to flip it. It's going to take everything that's on the outside. So there we go, you see how that changed? Let's go to the eraser tool now. Right here. Let's make the eraser tool as big as we possibly can. So hold that bracket down all the way, and I'm just going to click, and there we go. You can see Buddy is on his own now. I'm going to undo this. I just have to go back, and as you're working on your own, just go back and touch it up, okay? Go back and just touch that up. Don't want to cut his ear off. Okay. And back to the eraser tool. There it is. Good portion of it's gone. Not perfect, but when you're not doing a demonstration, you can fine-tune things a little bit more. Let's give him a background color, shall we? So another cool tool is the paint bucket tool. We could spend all day going over every single tool there possibly is, but let's go and give him a black background. So there we go. There it is. Buddy has a black background. And if you want to deselect, see how we still have those lines? I'm just going to go up deselect. That's Command D for those of you keeping score at home. So it looks pretty funny, but we could go through and really fine-tune these spots right here, right? And this brings up sort of the layout of Photoshop. This is the background layer. We brought it in, background. You want to bring in a new layer? go up to new layer, and let's just call this text. That's going to create the text layer. Excuse me. And go to the text, initializing type tool. And I'm going to start typing away. Buddy supports Concord TV, just something silly. So absolutely you can work your text into this. It all works. It all looks good. And if you want to actually make adjustments to your top layer, you can do that as well. So Buddy supports Concord TV. And I'm actually going to go up to File. If you want to add more images, File, Place. And I'm actually going to do a search for the Concord TV logo. Just going to look through the whole computer. Logo. Thanks for bearing with me on this, guys. I'm going to place it. There it is. Looks cool. And there we go. There we have it. And place the image. So this is just a great way you can go in and stack multiple things, create your graphics. Now let's just talk about the export process. And in this case, we're not actually exporting, as you can see. We want to go to either Save As or Save for Web. If you go to Save As, here's where you can save it as Photoshop file, JPEG, PNG, TIFF, Targa, whatever your needs are. I like saving for web as an option. This is where if you need a transparent image or transparent in the background, you could. All right, and I'm going to hit save. PNG 24 works just fine. You could do it as a GIF, you could do it as a JPEG. And I'm just going to save it now. It's Buddy Concord TV. Okay. So there we have it. That's a little intro to Photoshop. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'd be happy to work with you on your individual projects, show you a lot more. There's a whole lot more that we could do with Photoshop, and not a lot of time in this video. So I've taken up enough of your time. Give me a call at 226-8872 or email me at josh@concordcctv.org. Or you can comment on this blog, you can comment on the video. However you're seeing this, let me know. And if there's anything else that you'd like to be included as part of this video, in future videos, just holler at me, let me know, and we'll see you on the other side, kid.